This was a pesto meatball pasta that we made with ground turkey and spinach. The macros were great and it gave us a good pasta fix with some lean protein. You're gonna start with the leanest ground turkey that you can find. You're gonna add that raw ground turkey into a large mixing bowl, and then you're gonna dice your white onion and add it to the bowl with your raw ground turkey. Next, you're gonna add about a cup of Panko breadcrumbs. This is gonna help it stick and make the meatballs. Next, you'll add garlic to taste. Then next, we did 2 tablespoons of olive oil for the whole batch. In this batch, we used 2 pounds of ground turkey. Next, you're gonna season with Italian seasoning to preference, and then top it off with a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. Next, with clean hands, or I like to use gloves, you're gonna mix all of that really, really well so that you can start forming it into meatballs. But before you start making your meatballs, bring some water to a boil and add salt so that the pasta doesn't stick. Then prepare your baking sheet before you make the meatballs as well and spray it with some low-calorie nonstick spray. Next, you're gonna form your meatballs into equal pieces. We didn't actually weigh them out this time, but we just made equal big pieces. We weighed them out after they were cooked. After you space them evenly apart on your pan, you're ready to bake them. Bake at 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 22 minutes. While that's baking, now you can cook your pasta. We decided to use a traditional Italian pasta called farfalle. So 2 ounces raw is going to be 1 cup cooked. You're going to put that in and boil it according to the package instructions. Now the meat's cooking, the pasta's cooking. Now you have some time to prep your spinach and chop it up. This is going to add some color to your dish and obviously some nutrients. So we did about a cup for each meal prep container that we did, and then just set it aside. Once the pasta's cooked, you're ready to individually measure it out and put it in separate meal prep containers. Remember, 1 cup cooked is what you're going to use, and that is equal to the serving size on the back of the box. And this ensures that we're having good portion control. Now you're going to measure out a half tablespoon of pesto into each meal prep container. Pesto is pretty high in calorie if you're using the serving size, so make sure it's just a half tablespoon. Then we did 1/4 of a cup of a high protein plain Greek yogurt. We're almost done, and by now your meatballs should just be about done with cooking. And while you get those out and they're cooling off, you're gonna put your Parmesan. I measured out 2 tablespoons of Parmesan in each container, as well as a cup of the chopped spinach that you set aside from earlier. Now you're gonna weigh out the individual meatballs into each meal prep container. We weighed out about 5 ounces cooked for each meal prep container. And now you're ready for the week. Enjoy this one.